Anthropic has just inked a multi-year, multi-billion-dollar agreement with Google, securing access to up to 1 million tensor processing units, or TPUs, and more than 1 gigawatt of compute power by 2026. This deal marks a significant shift in the artificial intelligence landscape, where the availability of compute power has now become the most critical resource, surpassing even data and talent. By deepening its reliance on Google Cloud, Anthropic is positioning itself to accelerate the training of its Claude family of AI models. This partnership also highlights Google's growing role as a key infrastructure provider, intensifying the competition with Amazon, Microsoft, and OpenAI for dominance in high-performance AI compute. As the race for AI supremacy heats up, the ability to secure massive compute resources is quickly becoming the ultimate differentiator. The European Commission has announced preliminary findings that Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, and TikTok have breached key provisions of the Digital Services Act, or DSA. Regulators allege that both platforms failed to provide sufficient transparency regarding content moderation, algorithmic decisions, and researcher access to internal data. If these breaches are confirmed, Meta and TikTok could face fines of up to 6% of their global annual revenue and stricter oversight of their data handling practices. This development signals a broader crackdown on big tech's opacity and could reshape how social media platforms disclose information to both regulators and users across the European Union. Intel's long-awaited recovery appears to be gaining momentum, with recent reports indicating modest growth and renewed investor confidence in its foundry operations. The company's efforts to become a viable alternative to Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC, are attracting new partnerships bolstered by incentives from the United States CHIPS Act. This potential turnaround is significant, as it could help rebalance global chip production and reduce America's reliance on Asian supply chains. For startups building AI hardware or edge computing devices, a revitalized Intel Foundry ecosystem could mean shorter lead times and greater supply stability in the coming years. Enzion Pharmaceutics, a biotech startup spun out of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT, has unveiled a 3D printed pill designed to remain in the stomach for hours, releasing cancer drugs in a controlled, sustained manner. This innovation enables precise dosing and minimizes side effects, representing a major leap forward in drug delivery technology. Meanwhile, Israeli startup NewPhase is pioneering a nanoparticle-based cancer treatment that injects iron particles into tumors and heats them using a magnetic field, a process known as magnetic hyperthermia. If successful, this targeted approach could revolutionize oncology by focusing on localized tumor destruction with minimal systemic damage. The ongoing partial shutdown of the United States federal government has left nearly 700,000 workers furloughed or unpaid as budget negotiations stall in Congress. Analysts estimate the disruption could reduce gross domestic product by up to 0.2 percentage points each week, directly impacting procurement pipelines and contract payments. For tech startups and contractors relying on federal research and development grants or defense-related contracts, the shutdown poses serious short-term liquidity risks. It also threatens to delay innovation programs in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and climate technology, sectors where startups often collaborate with government agencies to commercialize advanced research. Ford has announced a pause in the expansion of its F-150 Lightning electric truck production lines, citing slowing consumer demand and high input costs. This decision follows a series of cutbacks across the electric vehicle sector, as automakers adjust to weaker-than-expected adoption outside early markets. The move signals a reality check for the industry, with manufacturers now prioritizing capital discipline and incremental innovation over aggressive scaling. For startups supplying electric vehicle components or charging infrastructure, Ford's decision may indicate a shift toward more measured, sustainable growth strategies. Several major tech companies, including Google, Apple, Meta, and Amazon, are reportedly contributing to a $250 million White House ballroom expansion and renovation project. While described as a public-private partnership, the move has sparked debate over big tech's growing influence in Washington. According to Time magazine, the list of funders includes some of the most influential American tech companies. These donations come at a time when these same companies face heightened regulatory scrutiny over privacy, antitrust, and artificial intelligence policy. Critics argue that such contributions blur the line between civic engagement and lobbying, highlighting the strategic importance of public perception and political access in today's tech landscape. Mark Droid, a startup based in Tallinn, Estonia, has raised 300,000 euros in pre-seed funding to expand its artificial intelligence-driven platform for distributed energy management, The software orchestrates home batteries, electric vehicle chargers, and solar panels to optimize energy use across both residential and grid-scale systems. This investment underscores the resilience of Europe's clean tech ecosystem, even amid broader venture capital pullbacks, and highlights ongoing investor interest in artificial intelligence solutions for grid balancing and energy efficiency. A recent study has found that up to 95% of enterprise artificial intelligence projects fail to deliver measurable returns on investment, despite significant spending on data infrastructure and model development. Many companies struggle with integration challenges, poor data hygiene, and unclear use cases. This growing gap between investment and results signals a shift in enterprise artificial intelligence adoption, with organizations now focusing on smaller, high-impact projects that address clear operational pain points rather than pursuing ambitious but unfocused deployments. A growing movement of students, tech workers, and artists are choosing to avoid artificial intelligence tools due to concerns over accuracy, bias, privacy, and the erosion of personal skills. According to the Washington Post, these AI abstainers disable chatbot features, opt out of automated transcription, and even label their work as not by AI to emphasize human-made authenticity. This trend reflects a broader backlash against the rapid integration of artificial intelligence into daily life and could influence how startups design and market their products in the future.